Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. I'm sure a lot of you are curious and you might not have seen yesterday, but this is my reaction to the Cowboys losing and being eliminated from the playoffs. I'll let this speak for itself. All I'll say is enjoy my pain. If you do enjoy this, my pain, drop a like, sub, and ring the bell so miss any of the content here. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Kevin, thank you for coming into work today. Let's test something. If you're happy the Cowboys are lost, be sure to drop a like on this and sub and ring the bell, guys. All right, let's see how many likes we get on today's stream. I'm gonna say at the front, everyone please be gentle. I'm very sensitive right now. Listen, you got today. All right, you guys can say what you want today. Okay, I'm not really gonna be banning people. You can kind of say what you want today. Oh, wow, that was a hard one to watch, and it's just such a tough. Like, I don't know, man. Dude, I don't even know where to start. It's hard, bro. It's hard. I just feel like I just want to, I don't know, man. There's so many, okay. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. First thing I'm going to say at the forefront, Purdy is going to get blown out by the Eagles, okay? And I hate to admit that because I want nothing more than the Eagles to not go to the Super Bowl. But based on the two teams that we saw yesterday, either of those teams going up against the Philly team that's there right now, that's game. Listen, I'm a Cowboys fan. If the Cowboys won and we were going to Philly, we would have gotten smoked. There's no two ways around it. The performance I watched last night from kind of both teams, right? Neither of those teams are beating Philadelphia. So it doesn't really matter in that regard, unfortunately. I would love to watch Philly lose, but I don't think that's going to happen. How did I feel? I'm just going to talk, like you guys are like a therapist for me or something right now. How did I feel yesterday? I felt sad. I felt sad yesterday. I did. I felt sad. I will say I was pretty shocked about the Buffalo game too, man. I'll actually talk about that first. I thought Buffalo, so yesterday was where my bracket crumbled. Did you guys see that? So my playoff predictions have been perfect so far up until yesterday. Yesterday, I flipped it. I said Cowboys were going to beat 49ers, and I said Buffalo was going to beat Bengals. And I got to be honest, I thought that game was going to be way closer, man. I don't know what happened. That was, I don't know. Like that game, I was like, why is this game, Bills just look bad. I don't even know. It was weird. So Bengals, I got to be honest, I'm super stoked for that Bengals Kansas City game. I think that's going to be a great one to watch. I don't think, like I said, though, neither of the teams yesterday are going to beat Philly. Philly is playing lights out right now. Like that 49er team, listen, I think yesterday, you know what it was yesterday, bro? I'm just going to say how I feel, okay? Our defense played well. Our special teams played well. CeeDee Lamb played out of his mind. Dak just missed. I hate to admit it because I like Dak, but the Dak that played against Tampa, that's the Dak we needed. And I don't know what happened. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Our defense, in my opinion, our defense actually played great. The fact that we held that offense to only 19 points is pretty crazy. CMC, Kittle, all those guys, Ayuk, Debo, that is a crazy offense. And the fact that we held them to 19 points is kind of wild. Can I be honest with you guys, man? As soon as Tony Pollard got carted off, I thought we lost, like full disclosure, because I don't know what's going on, man. It was like the only two people that were really getting the ball and kind of doing good was like, it was Tony Pollard and CD, like for the most part. But as soon as he was carted off, bro, I was like, we're fucked. I knew it. And it's a bad injury too, right? It's a broken, can't remember the exact thing, but he's going to be out for a little while. And that sucks, man, because he's going into free agency too. And if I'm honest, I love Tony Pollard, man. I think he's insane, bro. I love watching him run. And that sucks to see that, especially because he's going to free agency. That's bad. That's bad. I feel bad for him. I don't even know what was going through Brett Maher's mind. You know what I mean? Like, talk about psychological warfare. Like, this dude, man, was so good all season, and he just crumbled in the playoffs. Even that blocked one, that was going to miss, bro. And then he did make the one field goal, and I was actually really excited about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand, and this is just coming from me as a Cowboys fan, I don't understand our offensive play calling. And I don't know, Kellen Moore, maybe, there's probably way more to this, but like, I just felt like Dak was only looking at CeeDee Lamb. The first drive, right, where we scored a touchdown, we threw it to T.Y. Hilton, we threw it to Schultz, and it was like after Tony Pollard went out, all we were doing was trying to throw it to CeeDee Lamb. That was it. And I was like, why are we? And it's like, I understand he's a deep threat, but it's like, and he's our number one receiver. I love him, but it's like, we got to mix it up here. They're gonna, they're gonna be obviously covering CeeDee Lamb, bro. We got to like, I don't know, man. That fucking interception, it was just bad, bro. And can I be honest? That last play, we should have just taken a knee. I would have enjoyed the game more and not been as hurt if we didn't run that last play. I don't know what. We just let Zeke get absolutely just hits like trucked. It was like, it made it worse. It literally made the loss hurt more because I'm like, what are we doing, bro? We got Zeke getting run over at center, and then we check down to no one that was blocking him. I was like, bro, what? I literally said, I was like, they should have just at least just Hail Mary him, man. I don't know. Laterals, whatever. Zeke got absolutely ran over, bro. I felt so bad. It was just the worst way we could go out, man, literally. But I thought we had it. If the Dak that played in Tampa showed up to San Fran, we would have won that game. I don't know. He can be inconsistent. I don't know. And I don't know what I'd be curious what Jerry Jones is thinking right now. Like from Cowboys fan perspective, I'm like, are we at a position now where we're actually thinking about trying to get rid of Dak legitimately? And this just seems to be our cycle, man, with quarterbacks. It's like someone, I don't know, Romo. It was kind of the same sort of trend. I don't even know. I did see an interview that Mike McCarthy, they asked Jerry about Mike McCarthy, and he said no, that it wasn't going to affect his future. And to be honest, we did win a playoff game, which we haven't won a playoff game, and I hate that I'm happy about that. But like, we won a playoff game. That's a plus. But the way, it's like, for me as a fan, the way we went out, I think I would have rather lost in the first round. You know what I mean? That was just such a hard game to watch. I'm sitting there and I'm like, what in the... All right, are we doing? What the hell are we doing, man? I mean, how long has it been since we won a playoff game? Cowboys, 96 or something? Whips is saying Cooper Rush wins that game, and I'm going to be honest, bro, he fucking might have. And that's another thing I just hate to admit. Cooper Rush might have won that game. Our defense was playing lights out. Our special teams was playing lights out. But I feel like I also cannot fully put it all on Dak. I can't, right? It's a team game. You know what I mean? There were moments where someone else could have stepped up and tried to pick up the pain that we were all in. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I think Dak underperformed the most, for sure. But, dude, I love Trayvon Diggs, bro. That ball hit him in the hands, and it's that's like one of those special that could have been it, right? If I'm honest with you, and I'm not saying Diggs lost the game or anything because he didn't intercept that ball, but if, like, he picked that ball off, that could have been the change of pace that we needed. You know what I mean? It's just... like, yeah, man, like that, we needed that. You know what I mean? Like, that could have been the change of the whole thing. And our defense played great. So I can't really talk trash about our defense because they held that offense to only 19 points, which is huge. This old guy at the bar last night, he goes, you know why they gave Zeke number 21? I was like, why? And he goes, because he only gets 1 to 2 yards a carry. And this old guy was just torching me, bro. He was a San Fran fan, just torching me. It's this old drunk San Fran fan, man. He was just torturing me all night, literally. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, if Diggs could have intercepted that ball, I think that would have been a change of pace for us. That might have changed the game. And I'm not blaming Turpin by any standard. But that one run that he made towards the end. Did you guys watch it? And I'm sure in the moment you can't see this, right? You're probably just running. But he cut in instead of bouncing out. And if Turpin bounced out there, right, that's a touchdown. He's gone. But you guys know what play I'm talking about? He was like a 50-yard return at like towards the very end. You know what I'm saying? And if I know you probably can't see everything, but from us on TV, it's like if he bounced out, he was gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But ultimately, like I said at the very beginning, I think majority of our team played pretty well. Dak just, I don't know, man. He just missed. He missed. No two ways around it. I'll be curious what happens in the offseason. I have no idea what like Jerry Jones and everyone's thinking, but our defense kept us in that game. There's no two ways around it. It's the only reason we were even in it. So, but I said this at the very beginning too, man. Either team that won that game last night is going to get just absolutely decimated by Philly. Like, there's no two ways around it. Because in my opinion, Philly's playing some of the best football I've seen them play. And I hate to admit that as a Cowboys fan, right? I hate that. Nothing pains me more than admitting when the Eagles are winning and look good. But dude, the Niners or the Cowboys, whoever, if the Cowboys won yesterday, I'd be like, yeah, we're going to go to Philly. Hopefully we can pull it. But like, no one's beating Philly right now on the NFC. Or I might even say in the Super Bowl. I think now Philly's in the Super Bowl. I think it's going to be a Philly Bengals Super Bowl. And the reason I think that is because now with Pat Mahomes, he got that high ankle sprain, right? So if Pat's not 100% against that Bengals team, I think Bengals take that. So I think it's going to be Bengals Philly. We'll see what happens. Tim, what about your curse? I would love, if I'm honest with you, I want the 49ers to beat Philly. I do. If I'm betting, there's no way I'm betting that. You guys are going to bet Brock Purdy, a rookie, going into Philly with the team they have right now? There's no way, man. I listen, 49ers fans, I know a lot of us could be delusional, fans out there, but there's no way that 49ers team goes into Philly and wins. There's no way. I hope I'm wrong. And you can clip this. I hope I'm wrong because I don't want Philly to go to the Super Bowl, but I don't think anyone's beating.